have to tell you, feel really privileged to be a part of this next segment. So a Scottsdale photographer set an ambitious and really a beautiful goal for her last year. Photograph 50 women over the age of 50 before she turned 50. As you can imagine, COVID made things challenging at first, but the inspiration behind the project to showcase these women's beauty, their power, their strength really helped her push her project forward. And this morning, Shelly Franklin, well, she's behind what is called the 50 over 50 project, and she is joining us this morning on Good Morning Arizona. Also with us is Heather Knutson, who is one of the featured beauties in this project. Ladies, good morning to you, and cheers to the fact that age is just a number.
Yay. Yes, absolutely. Good morning, Gina.
Well, Shelly, let's start with you. This is such a beautiful project. I spent part of the morning really going through some of these photographs, and they are lovely. And the thing that's so wonderful about it is the range that you've got here. Everything from boots and jeans to, gowns with their Vans to tiaras and evening gowns. It's really such a beautiful collection of women here. Tell us what your inspiration was behind this and why you decided to take this undertake this.
Okay, thank you. Good morning, Gina. What actually started me on this journey was the fact that I was going to be turning 50, and I had been looking to the women around me over 50 for inspiration for some time, noticing the positive qualities, kind of just pushing myself to see the good in aging and look at it as a gift. So I wanted to showcase the confident and beautiful women that I had been taking inspiration from. And then it kind of led to just making this a project so we could get 50 women over 50 and get them in the studio to do exactly what you said, show the different, all sizes, all shapes, all backgrounds, just different stories. And a big part of it is telling their story also. So it's just been actually way more of an inspirational thing for me than I ever imagined when I began.
And I have to tell you, as I've gone through some of these, Shelly, I think that this is an inspiration for women of all ages, really. Can you share with us at least one of the stories that really touched you in particular?
Well, we have Heather here today. Hers is one of the stories that touched me. She was one of the first women I met with, even before the COVID shutdown, about doing her shoot. And she had some health issues and just was kind of looking for a way to bring back a spark to her life and to prove that those were not her, to show that those health issues were not her story. And so we told her story from beginning to end with her photos that day.
Well, Heather, let's bring you into this conversation. Tell us what inspired you to be a part of this project.
Oh, I just noticed over the last couple of years that as age and health issues kind of seem to take over, I felt less and less present in my life, and I really felt like I lost an edge. It wasn't about looks per se. It was about an inner confidence that I had always had and that I had taken for granted. So when I heard about Shelly and her project, I knew in my heart this is exactly what I needed. Not a photo shoot. I needed to know that I could show up, let Shelly tell my story through the lens, and really reconnect with myself. It's so empowering to be free of any self-imposed or societal constraints, just free of age, free of illness, and free of self-doubt. And I needed that.
Amen to that, sister. In fact, you know what? To all the other women out there who are right there in our age bracket, what would you say to them? What was the most important thing you learned?
Oh my gosh, you have to let go of any self-doubts, any insecurities, free yourself of any past, future criticisms. You really have to visualize the message that you want to send to yourself, not to anyone else.
Yes.
But what is this that means to you? And you got to trust yourself. You have to trust Shelly, and once you do that, you will blossom in front of that camera.
Awesome. Heather, thank you for sharing that. And, you know, real quickly, Shelley, as we sign off here, because we're quickly running out of time here. First of all, I know that you're going to put all of these together in a book or a magazine, but there's one story in particular I would really love if you could just share quickly. There was one woman that you photographed 3 months ago, and she was very, very ill, and she's not with us anymore. So what a beautiful gift that you've given to her family by creating these beautiful photos of her.
Yes. Little Wanda, I actually just found out yesterday that she passed away. So kind of really, it's strangely emotional for me because just having her in my life the last couple of months and being able to photograph her and get to know her and just see the positive light that she emitted in the studio and how much fun she just brought here and wanted to have, even knowing that she didn't have that much longer to be here and that this might be her last photo shoot. It's just something that's affected me and it's going to stick with me for the rest of my life for sure.
Well, I think, Shelley, anybody who sees your work will be affected. Women of all ages, no doubt about it. So we'll put all the information about where you can see her photos. She'll put it together in a gallery, also in a magazine. Ladies, thank you so much for spending some time with us, and cheers to both of you.